So I believe last week on Monday we had lesson 10. We read like that. We read the English key. So we will just finish that, and then we'll start the lesson. And then along the way, when we're going to do like a practice on a verb, one or two verbs, inshallah. So let's go to lesson 10 and finish that last page that we were on. So if you have this book, it's page 36 in the back. The lesson 10 English key. And we were on point number 3, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We finished 2.
We had finished 2,
Yes.
right? So point number 2 is the numbers from 21 through 30. If you flip back, it says number 2, numbers from 21 to 30. The main thing with that is they're similar to the 11 through 19. Okay, so just like in that one, you have sorry, not 11 through 19, 13 through 19. Okay, where one part is, if the one part is masculine, then the other part is going to be feminine. We'll just quickly we'll refresh that when we come across it. Let's read number 3 now, and we'll just finish 3 and 4. Okay. So Brother Ala, do you want to read number 3?
التسعة إلى ربع.
التاسعة إلا ربعا. Okay.
8:45.
Okay, so illa here, yeah, so what they're saying is illa means except. So now they're showing you how to tell the time. Okay, this is how to tell the time. At-tasi'a is 9 o'clock. Okay, at-tasi'a is 9 o'clock, and then they have illa except rub'an. So what is rub'an come from? 1/4, right? I don't know if we've done fractions.
We did a little bit.
I think we did, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so if you,
6,
it was a while back, so rub'un is 1/4, okay? The pattern is basically fu'ulun, yeah, I think it's fu'ulun or fu'ulun, can't remember, it's one of those. Okay, so rub'un is 1/4, what would be 1/3?
ثلث.
Thuluthun.
ثلث.
Thuluthun. Okay. So this is thuluthun. And then 1/4 would be?
1/4 you did.
Oh, sorry, 1/5 then. 1/5.
1/5. Khumsun.
Khumsun. Okay. Khumsun.
So they have sukoon on the second row except for ثلث.
Yeah, and 1/6. Sudusun.
سدس.
Yeah. That's why the pattern is fu'ulun, but on everyone, but it only on except for 1/3 and 1/6, it comes up as a sukun. Yeah. Khumsun. The only exception is 1/2, which is
نصف.
nisfun. Okay. So tasi'a is 9, rub'an. So when you say illa, then you have to say rub'an. Okay? You have to use, you have to put it in mansub. Alright, go ahead, keep reading. 8:45.
إلا literally means except. Note that the noun after إلا is mansub.
Okay, so what they're saying is tasi'a is 9 o'clock, but when you say illa, it means you decrease it, right? So just like in English, you say 8:45, right? That means it's not 9 yet, it's going to be 9 in 15 minutes. So the same thing here. Read the examples.
الساعة الواحدة
واحدة.
إلا 10 دقائق.
Okay, دقائق is plural of
minutes.
daqiqa, right? Daqiqa is a minute, so daqaiq is the plural. So what does that mean?
10 minutes to 1.
10 minutes to 1. الساعة الواحدة إلا 10 دقائق. Does everybody understand all of those words? What's الساعة?
Time.
the
Oh,
hour
hour.
or like the time. Al-wahida means
One.
one. Illa means
Except
except. Ashra,
10
10. Daqa'iq,
minutes.
minutes. Okay. Read the next one.
الساعة الثانية إلى 5 دقائق.
What does that mean?
5 minutes till 2.
5 minutes till 2. What if you wanted to say,
15 minutes.
let's say 20 minutes. So 20 minutes to 2. How would you say that?
الساعة الثانية إلى 5.
20. What's 20?
But you can say 1/5.
1/5 of an hour is
No, I
not
think
20
you can
minutes.
say quarter.
You can only say
Oh,
ruba.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of 100.
So you have to say
Sorry.
إلا 20
إلا ثلث.
دقائق.
No, you can say إلى ثلث.
إلا ثلث. You can.
Thulth,
Yeah,
right.
actually, you're right. Yeah, that's right. So if you say
1/3,
ثلث إلا
yeah.
ثلثة,
Yeah.
ثلثة, that's fine. So, but I was thinking of 20 minutes. So I was just saying
Oh, okay.
you can say 20 too.
Yeah, so what do you say if you say 20?
If you say 20, you have to say 20.
Ishirina, right?
Yeah.
But no one talks like that.
Yeah. No one
Everyone
says
says
20.
إلى ثلث.
You say less those, you're right. But I mean, you could be specific, like if you wanted to go down to the minute.
Yeah, it's a grammar lesson.
Yeah. 20. Yeah, 20 is 20. And then the last example.
الساعة الخامسة إلى
خامسة
الخامسة إلا دقيقة واحدة. دقيقة واحدة.
واحدة. So what does that mean?
1 minute to 5.
1 minute. So when you say إلا دقيقة واحدة, it means 1 minute. Okay? So this is how you say time or approximate time.
And what would you consider that part of the sentence? دقيقة واحدة. Would واحدة?
This is not a sentence. These are just.
But if I were to find that in the sentence, what part of speech is that?
So these are ism, right? Illa is a particle, is a harf.
Right.
Daqiqatan is an ism, right?
What about the wah?
Wahidatan is also an ism.
Minutes.
Yeah, it's in this case an adjective of daqiq. Okay. Brother Anwar, do you want to read number 4?
Yeah, we have learned la'alla in the lesson number 1. It has two meanings. There are A, I hope, and B, I am afraid.
Okay.
The first is called at-tarajan.
At-taraji.
It's not isn't it al-tarji?
At-taraji.
At-taraji.
You're putting a
At-taraji.
shadda on ra, it's not there.
No, the shadda is on the jim.
Yeah.
At-taraji.
And the second is
No, there is the first shadda also on ta.
Yeah,
because
so you say
you
that's
skip
because it's a
lam, yeah.
shamsiya letter, so
Yeah,
you say
you skip
atta.
lam. And, yeah.
But it sounds like you're putting the way when you say it sounds like you're putting a shadda on ra.
If I was putting a shadda on ra, I would say at-taraji,
Yeah.
but it's at-taraji.
at-taraji. And the second one isfa
Al-ishfaq.
al-isfaku.
Al-ishfaqu.
In la'allahu yarja'un
Yarji'u.
ayyuma
Al-yawma.
al-yawma
Mutaakhiran.
al-yawma al-safa'atu.
So the sentence is لعله يرجع اليوم متأخرا.
muta'akkaran.
So it says it is al-ishfaq.
It is an ashfaq. As it means I am afraid and he will come back today late.
Okay, so that's what. Thank you, Jazakallah khair. So he's saying لعله. So la'alla is is basically like expressing hope or fear. So when you say لعله, you can attach pronouns to it. لعله, لعلهما, لعلهم, right? What's after لعلهم? What would be
Afraid.
what would be for here? لعلها, لعلهما, لعلهن. What would be for you, أنت?
لعلك.
لعلك, لعلكما, لعلكم, and then لعلكي, لعلكما, لعلكن. What would be for me, أنا?
لعلي.
لعلني, لعلي, yeah, لعلي. And then for us, لعلنا, لعلنا. Okay. Russell, you want to read the number 5?
Baina, between the noun following it is mazrur,
Mm-hmm.
mazrur because it is mudaf ilahi.
Mm-hmm.
Jalasa hamidun baina bilalin,
جلس حامد
hamidun baina
بلال
bilalin wa faisalin.
وفيصل. What does that mean?
Hamid said between Bilal and Faisal.
Okay.
Baina should be repeated with pronouns. Haza baini wa bainaka.
هذا بيني وبينك means
Bainaka. This is between you and me.
this is between you and me. جزاك الله خير. Okay, so بين
Between.
is a harf. No, sorry, I said that wrong. بين is an adverb. Okay, an adverb of place. So it means between something. Just like if you say بعيد, it's an what was I gonna say? Not I was trying to think of imama, right? Imama means in front of. That's an adverb of place. What's another adverb of place?
خلف.
Khalfa means behind, right? What's the adverb for no, I'm thinking of qabla and ba'da, but those are adverbs of time. What's under? What's the adverb? Tahta, right? And then what's the one for over?
فوق.
Fawqa. Okay, so those are all adverbs of place. So basically what it's saying is that the noun that follows these adverbs is majroor. So that's why you say bayna jalasa hamidun bayna bilalin wa faysalin. Okay? And then you can also attach pronouns to it. Hadha bayni wa baynaka. Okay? Alright, let's do the lesson, inshallah. Let's start. Lesson 10. I think this is also another long lesson, right?
No.
Short.
Yeah, that's not that one.
Maybe, so that means we might get done with it in 1 month.
1 and
No,
half
less
page.
than that.
1
Thank
and half
you for,
page only.
Being a rock in this section.
We can finish this lesson today. That's 1 and half
Do you
page.
want us to finish this lesson today? Oh, the dialogue?
Dialogue only,
Let's
yeah.
try,
I mean,
I'll try to get through half the page or maybe the whole page.
What time do we leave today?
I think they're closing at 8:30.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Alright, so number 10, it says Ad-Darsu Al-Ashiru, the 10th lesson. Okay? This is Sir Tahir. Go ahead and read the first line.
ذهب زكريا لزيارة حميد بعد صلاة الفجر ولكنه ما وجده في البيت فقال لابنه موسى أين أبوك؟
Okay, so translate ذهب زكريا لزيارة حامد.
Zakaria went to visit Hamid after the Fajr prayer, and he indeed
What's lakinna?
ولكن
But. So lakinnahu means but he.
This wa, is it and or no? Walakin.
Oh yeah, you can look at it like that. And but.
And isn't it?
Sorry. When you say but in the middle of a sentence, you say walakin. Okay? The wa doesn't. The wa is just
It's part of the word.
yeah. It's part of walakin. Even though it's separate, but the whole thing conveys the meaning of but. If you're starting a sentence with but, you just say lakin. Okay? Like if someone says, you know, huwa ghaniyun, like he is rich, you say lakinnahu, you know, whatever, but he is, you know, something else. But if you're in the middle of a sentence and you're saying he is rich, but he is also, you know, whatever, you can say huwa ghaniyun walakinnahu. Okay? So walakin is in the middle of the sentence, but lakin is when
But
you're starting.
he did not find him
Mhm.
in the house.
In the house,
Mm,
what's faqala?
قال
Qala is
said.
he said. So
Said.
so fa is a
So-
harf, just means so.
So he said,
Libnihi. How many words is libnihi?
2.
No, 3.
It's 3 words.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 words in
He-
not in English.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He-
2. Yeah, it's 3 words in Arabic.
He,
So libnihi here. Right.
I guess depends what you mean by that.
Okay. So here is what it shows. Libnihi.
yeah.
So this is made up of 3 words. Okay. You have li, which is a harf jar. Ibnun, which is an ism. It's going to be majroor. And hu, which is mudaf ilayhi. Okay? So when you have li plus ibn,
Makes it much more.
it makes it majroor, right? So it's going to be li, it's going to be ibni.
You have to match that who get he, right?
But here's a question: why is there only one kasra here instead of 2? Because it should be ibnun becomes ibnin, right?
Oh, because we have to add who.
We have to add the who.
Yes.
So what's ibn?
It's no longer specific. Now you're talking about a specific person.
Right, but what are these two things? Ibnuhu, what is that called?
Oh, mudaf.
Mudaf ilayhi,
Yeah.
right? Ibnuhu is his son.
Mhm.
So really, you have to work a little. You have to work backwards. Before looking at the li, you have to look at ibnuhu.
Mhm.
So here, ibnuhu means
His
his
son.
son is ibnuhu. Whose son is it talking about?
Hamid.
Hamid's son.
Hamid's son.
Hamid's son.
son.
Hamid's son is at the house, but Hamid's not there.
Yeah.
So ibnuhu is his son. So why does it become ibnihi?
It's majroor because of the la.
Why does a noon change from a nu to a ni?
Because it's new
Because of
muqaya.
Lee.
No. Because of li,
Yes.
right? So li is harf jar. The ism that follows it is gonna be majroor. So that's why the noon changes to a ni. Why does the hu change to a he?
To match
The
that
flow.
noon.
The flow, right? So if you say li ibni hu, it's harder to say. Libni hu, libni hu. So you just say libnihi,
Mhm.
okay, to make it easier. This only happens with the who, the huma, the hum, not the ha, the huma and the hunna. Okay, so it only happens with 5 pronouns where to make the sound easier, you if the letter before it has a kasra or a ya, you change it to a ya, to a kasra. Okay?
So he said to his son Musa, Hamid's son Musa.
So what is Musa doing here? Because we already know he's talking to his son now.
What do you mean? What is he doing?
Telling to Musa.
No, yeah.
So let's start from faqala. If you say let's from faqala, you have fa, which is a harf,
Yeah,
right? Qala is
he said.
It's a fi'l, right?
Yes.
It's a fi'l, it's a verb. Where's the fa'il? The
It's
subject.
hidden.
It's hidden,
Who?
right? No, here it's
Oh,
taqdiruhu,
subject, okay.
yeah.
He.
So it's estimated to be he, meaning Zakaria,
Zakaria.
but it's actually hidden because it's inside of qala.
Qala, yes.
Okay, so and then li is harf jar,
Mhm.
ibn is ism majroor, and huwa mudaf. It's also mudaf, and then who or he is mudaf ilayhi. But what is Musa?
Musa is, what did you call that extra?
Yeah, what do you call that extra? Or in English you call it substitute. What do you call the substitute in Arabic?
مبدلة.
Almost. It has the same root.
تبديل.
No. Sister Tahira, how do you say change or substitute?
بدل.
Badal, right? Badal. So badal is the substitute. So Musa here is the badal of what?
Ibn.
Ibn. Okay. Or his son, yeah, Ibn. So the Musa is just an extra information, it's just a substitute. But it has the same, so if someone were to ask you, is Musa marfu, mansub, or majroor, what would you say? I know this is like a lot of grammar.
If Musa is?
If I ask you, okay, Musa, you can't see the case ending on Musa.
I would say it's marfu' by default, because nothing's there to alter it.
Okay, what did we just say though? Musa is the badal for
Okay, alright.
Ibn.
So it's
Right.
majroor.
Ibn is majroor, so the badal takes on all of the characteristics, the case of the thing that it's substituting for. So if the Ibn is majroor, then the Musa will be majroor. But it doesn't look like it's majroor because it's a alif maksura. So it's a broken alif, it
Is
doesn't...
it considered also mamnu' min as-sarf? Because it's ajami.
Musa, I think, is ajami. Yeah. Okay.
So technically it's marfu'.
No.
I'm joking, no,
No.
I know.
That's different. Okay, so Aina Abuka means
Where is your
Where's your
father?
dad?
where is your father? Okay. Let's just quickly conjugate dhahaba. Okay, ready? Dhahaba, dhahaba, dhahabu, dhahabat, dhahabta, dhahabna, dhahabta, dhahabtuma, dhahabtum, dhahabti, dhahabtuma, dhahabtunna, dhahabtu, dhahabna. Okay. Huwa,
ذهبوا.
dhahaba. Hum,
ذهبوا.
dhahabu. Anta,
ذهبت.
dhahabta. Anti,
ذهبتي.
dhahabti. Nahnu,
ذهبنا.
dhahabna. And ana,
ذهبت.
dhahabtu. Dhahabtu. Okay. And when it becomes present tense, what does it become? Yadhabu. Okay, ready? Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna, tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabna, sorry, yeah, right. Yadhabna, tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna, anti, tadhabina. Okay, tadhabani, تذهبنا أنا أذهب نحن نذهب. Okay. Brother Ala, go ahead and read the next one.
أيذهب إلى السوق كل يوم.
No, one before that.
You give me a short. ذهب إلى السوق.
Okay, read the next one too. What does that ذهب إلى السوق mean?
He went to the market.
Went to the market. Okay, is this a jumla fi'liya or ismiya?
فعلية, because it begins with
ذهب. And where is the subject?
ذهب is hidden.
It's hidden, but it's referring to
Hamid.
yeah, Hamid, right, the father. And then where is the fi'l, the verb?
ذهب.
ذهب. And then where is, so we said the fa'il is hidden. Where is the maf'ulun bihi?
السوق.
Everyone agree? What is suq? What's ila suqi?
Oh no, sorry. It's
It's jar majroor.
Yeah, jar.
So jar majroor is not the maf'ulun bihi.
It's ذهب.
ذهب is the مفعول به.
No. ذهب is
That's it.
him, but it's hidden as well.
Can the مفعول به be hidden?
No,
No.
No.
it's not.
Or
here.
it's
It's not there, right? It's optional. In ذهب, you don't need an مفعول به.
Well, that was a
You
trick
can just say
question.
ذهب. Yeah, it was a trick question. So you can just say ذهب, or you can just say he left or he went. But you don't need a مفعول به because it doesn't have an object.
That's right. Okay.
Read the next part.
يذهب إلى السوق كل
إلى
يوم.
السوق.
إلى السوق كل يوم.
Okay, what does that mean?
Does he go to the marketplace every day?
Every day. So كل يوم is every day. كل basically is a ظرف of time. Here it's a ظرف of time. كل يوم ظرف, and then يوم is مضاف إليه. Okay, so what does that mean? Does he go there?
Every
Every
day.
day. Brother Najmu, go ahead and read the next one. Sorry, Anwar.
موسى نعم يذهب جميعا دائما إلى السوق
Mhm.
بعد صلاة الفجر.
Okay, what does that mean?
نعم means yes.
Mhm.
يذهب
يذهب means
He goes.
he goes.
He goes.
And دائما we haven't come across before, but دائما means
Always.
always.
Always. He goes always in the market.
Okay. What's بعد صلاة
After
الفجر?
Salatul Fajr.
He goes to the market after, always goes to the market after Salat al-Fajr. Excellent. Brother Salim, read the next one.
Mata yarjiu.
Mhm.
Now suki.
من السوق. Okay. What does that mean? What's متى?
When
When يرجع.
he returns.
When does he return? Or so here يرجع, we said it's present, right? But it can also mean future. So here you can assume that he's asking when will he
Come back.
return
Return.
من السوق.
It can be future, it can be normal average days, like every day when he comes back.
Yes,
you
he
know.
he could be asking
Yeah.
when does he come back every
Yeah,
day? Like,
yeah, or
when does he
today.
return?
Yeah.
Or when is he returning? So you have that too. Go ahead, Siddhar.
موسى يرجع في الساعة okay ساعة السابعة
السابعة.
okay so
What's يرجع?
he returns
في الساعة السابعة.
normally he returns seventh hour or
7 o'clock, right? Yeah, 7th hour, so 7 o'clock.
أحيانا في ساعات
الثامنة. Okay, what's أحيانا mean? It's a new word, it means sometimes. Okay, so these are two important words. دائما that we just read means always, and sometimes means أحيانا. Or sorry, أحيانا means sometimes. So these just remember these two words. They're very common. دائما and أحيانا. They're opposites of each other. دائما is always, not opposites, but they're similar. Because the opposite of دائما would be never. Okay.
Sometime at 9 o'clock, right?
And sometimes at or في الساعة at 9 o'clock. No, what's that? ثامنة?
Or 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock. So sometimes he comes back at 7. He comes back at 7, and sometimes at 8. That's what it's saying.
In that area.
Go ahead, Brother Ala.
زكريا متى يرجع من السوق؟
No, we already
Oh,
had that.
sorry. ماذا يفعل في البيت؟
What does that
في
mean?
البيت. What does he do in the house?
What does he do in the house? ماذا يفعل في
Sounds like
البيت?
muhabarat.
What is he doing in the house? Brother Anwar, read the next one.
موسى يقرأ يقرأ الصحف
الصحف
الصحف ويسمع يسمع
أخبار
أخبار
Mhm.
من الإجاءة
إذاعة من الإذاعة. Okay, what does that mean? يقرأ الصحف.
He reads magazines.
He reads newspapers.
He reads newspapers.
صحف is the plural of صحيفة. صحيفة.
Oh, not majallat. Yeah, sorry.
صحيفة is newspaper, and the plural is صحف. And then ويسمع الأخبار. What does that mean?
And he listens to the
He listens to the news.
from the radio or
من الإذاعة is from the radio. Radio. Okay. Brother Salim?
متى يذهب إلى المصنع
Okay, what does that mean? When? When does he go? What's masna?
manufacturer or
The
the factory.
factory, right? So masna is the factory. So when does he go to the factory? Mrs. Sataha?
موسى يذهب في الساعة
في الساعة
ساعتي, right? I don't have anything to every time I'm doing mistakes. Okay. ساعتي
التاسعة.
Okay, ساعتي التاسعة والنصف.
والنصف.
Okay, so nisfi is, okay, so yes, he goes 8 o'clock at
He
nisfi.
goes at
So what's ساعة في التاسعة?
That's 8 o'clock?
Mhm.
No, that's not
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
ثامنة we said was 8, so التاسعة is
9
9. ونصف
9
and a half.
9 and a half. So nisf is always half. Okay? So في الساعة التاسعة ونصف. So he goes at 9:30, basically what we would say.
9:30.
Okay? All right, we're gonna just pause here. I'm gonna give some homework for not Wednesday, because I'm pretty sure I can't make it on Wednesday, but we'll
Friday.
we might, yeah, we'll just have a class on Friday, inshallah. But do the example. Just flip through the book while I'm giving the example. Just mark them down. So answer from the dialogue. Exercise number 1 is asking questions from the dialogue. So question number 1 through 6 on exercise 1. So this is all that we've read up to. Questions 1 through 6 on exercise 1. Then,
Doesn't go to 8.
yeah, it goes to 8, but we haven't done that.
Oh,
We
okay.
haven't gone to that. Exercise number 4, you have to write the present tense. Okay, so you can look at this sheet if you still have it. So basically, it says they're all the past tense verbs written. So you have to write all of them in present tense form, but just the huwa. Okay, so kataba, the present of that is
كتبوا.
no.
يكتب.
يكتبوا.
Yaktu. So that's all you have to write. Yaktu. You don't have to write all 14 of
That's
them.
embarrassing.
So that's 4.
I
And
read the
then-
whole chapter, I forgot to do. It's just too many gap, too many days. we
Too
don't
many
come.
days. Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
off. And then also do number 5, inshallah. So, do number 5 where it says complete the blank. Fill in the blanks with present tense nouns. Okay. present tense now, so you have to find make sense of the sentence, and then find a noun that fits it, and say it in present tense. Okay? So the first one is blank abi ila suqi kulla sabahin. So it says abi means
Daddy.
my father to the market every morning. So something my father to the market every morning. So you can say he goes. Yadhabu abi ila suqi. My father goes to the market every morning. And then all of them, just do the rest for that. So number 4, number 5, and then number 1, number 1, questions 1 through 6. Any questions? Okay. So jazakumullahu khair, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.